king!
What's up, Headless Horde? Welcome back to the channel. Today, you see it on the screen, we're talking Anaheim. We're talking 2022, and we are talking Star Wars Celebration. Smash that like button. Subscribe so you don't miss any details about what's going to be coming up here in just a few short days. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through the guest list. We're going to talk a little bit about the exclusives and panels. That was just released today, the lotteries. So I'll show you how to enter the lotteries if you haven't done so yet. And then we're going to go through some of the exclusives. So let's start off. We're on the actual website. So if you want to check this out, it is just simply StarWarsCelebration.com. And we are going to scroll down and take a look at our guests. There's a ton. We're going to go through each one of these. All right, starting at the top. Amy Allen. She played Ayla Secura in the prequels. We have Anthony Daniels. We all know him. C-3PO himself. Ashley Eckstein will be there. She voiced Ahsoka Tano in Star Wars Rebels and in the Clone Wars. We have Billie Lourd. She was a Lieutenant Connix in the sequel series. We have Carrie Jones, who played Black Chrysanthemum in the Book of Boba Fett. Carl Weathers, he plays Grief Karga in the Mandalorian series on Disney+. Daniel Logan, he played Boba Fett in Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. And today is the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones. Can you believe it? 20 years. We have D. Bradley Baker, who voices all of the Bad Batch. And he's also voiced Captain Rex in the Clone Wars and in Star Wars Rebels. We have Dickie Beer. He was in Return of the Jedi. He played Boba Fett. He was the one inside the suit. We have Emily Swallow, who portrays the Armorer in the Mandalorian series. Looking forward to her having a much bigger part in Season 3. Ewan McGregor, maybe the crown jewel of this con. He plays Obi-Wan Kenobi in the prequels and in the upcoming Disney Plus series, Obi-Wan Kenobi. We have Giancarlo Esposito. He plays Moff Gideon. And there is the man himself, Ian McDiarmid. He plays Emperor Palpatine in the entire Skywalker saga. Jet Lucas. He portrays Zet Jukasa. I'll be honest with you, I don't quite know who that character is. Hit me down in the comments and please let me know. We have Jonas Suotamo. He plays Chewbacca in the sequel series and also in Solo. Next, we have Katie Sackhoff, who plays Bo-Katan in live action as well as the animated Star Wars series. Katie O'Brien, she plays the Mandalorian. I don't know what character this is. I believe she might be a stunt person. So again, if you know, hit me down in the comments and let me know. Kelly Marie Tran, Rose Tico in the sequel series. And then we have the next two characters. I don't know them either. Kevin Thompson plays a character called Chabray. And Margot Apostolos, she plays a character played Takat, I believe. Again, both characters I do not know, so please let me know down in the comments. Matt Latner, he will be there. He voiced Anakin Skywalker in the Clone Wars. Michelle Ang is the voice of Omega in The Bad Batch. Ahmed Abtahi is Dr. Pershing in The Mandalorian. Love his character. I hope we get to see more of him. Orly, I believe it's Shoshan, she played Shakti in the prequels. We have Rupert Friend. He's the new Grand Inquisitor, and we will get to see him in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Sam Witwer, one of the nicest guys that you could ever meet. He voiced Darth Maul in the Clone Wars as well as Star Wars Rebels. Tamora Morrison, the man, the legend. He has played probably more characters in Star Wars than anybody else. He's played Boba Fett, Jango Fett, Commander Cody, a ton of other clones. So he will be there. And then finally, we have Tim Rose. It's a trap. Yes, Admiral Akbar himself will be signing autographs and doing photo ops. We have a ton of featured guests then. A lot from the High Republic books. And then we have 2 stage hosts, Amy Ratcliffe and Dan Zier. All right, so how do I get to go see these panels, and how do I get to have a chance at those exclusives? So what you're going to do is you're going to head over to the little hamburger up there. We're going to go explore the show, and we're simply going to click panel reservations and selections. That will take us to the virtual panel selection screen, and it also talks about the Lightspeed reservations. We'll talk about that here in a minute. All right, so all you're going to do is click here, enter your virtual panel, and exhibitor shopping now. Once you click that, you're going to see this little guy running. That's our load bar. Earlier today, it took 5 to 10 minutes to get in. Now it should only take maybe a minute or so. It doesn't really matter. They give us till this Sunday, the 22nd, to get in, make our selections, and see what happens. All right, so here we go. You can see here the first 4 items on the list are the main panel of the day. Now, these are all going to be taking place on the Celebration stage, which is the largest one. So Thursday, it's a Lucasfilm Studio showcase. Friday, Light and Magic will be doing something. We have the Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau Mando conversation. Hopefully we maybe get a little small little clip. And then on Sunday, we're talking Bad Batch Season 2. Those are the only 4 that you can put in your lottery ticket for. So to do so, what you're going to do is we're going to click. And if you are the first person in your group doing this, here's what I would recommend. If you're going with one other person, all you need to do is type in your order number or your email address down in the box here. You're going to hit enter. It's going to tell you that you can fill in one more email address. So if you're going with just you and one other person, boom, enter both email addresses, you're good to go. If you are going with, say, with a group of 6, and you all want to try to get in together and sit together, well, what you're going to have to do then is create a group. So you're going to first put in your email, and then a group number will pop up. You can then share that out with anybody in your group. Now, I don't know the difference in odds and all that, depending upon if you have a group of 6 versus a group of 2 versus a group of 12. I don't know. You know, if you want to separate into 2s with your group just to make sure some people get to go, you know, that might be a way to do it. I really don't know how it's going to work when they choose. But that's how you do it if you have a large group. All right, we're going to head back and we're going to head down to the Funko shopping session. Here's Thursday, here's Friday, here's Saturday, and here's Sunday. Now, unlike the panels, the person who purchased the actual tickets or badges is the only person that can sign up for these Funko exclusives. And then over here you see Loungefly. Those are the 2 types of exclusives they're going to have for this lottery. If the other people in your group did not actually purchase the tickets, they are not going to be able to go for those exclusives. I don't know why they did it like this, because if you activate the badge, which I highly recommend you do, if you activate the badge, you have to attach an email to that. So I'm not sure why they can't enter the lottery. But it's only the person who actually purchased. So keep that in mind, you know, maybe for the future. Because if I would have known that at the begin with, I would have had my buddy go ahead and purchase his own badge. Then we would have had 2 chances to get the exclusives. So, you know, I guess it is what it is. And then there's your rest of your Loungefly. Now you can enter all of this. If you have a 4-day pass, you can go ahead and try for it all. There's no limit on how many lotteries you can enter. I don't know if there's a limit of how many you can win. There's not. I haven't seen it posted like where you can only win 1 panel and 1 exclusive. Um, so I don't know. I guess if you don't care that much about a certain panel, what I would say is then don't put in for it. Let someone go who wants to actually see the panel. For example, if you're there all 4 days and you really want to see the Mando one, well, maybe then just use that one, or maybe using one other one as a backup. Because again, if you enter all four and you do happen to get a panel, they may just say, okay, you got one panel, but you can't get any other ones. So, but they do let you click on all of them. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what social media tells us about who got what. But that's basically how you do it. So it's fairly easy. All right, let's go look at the exclusives. All right, so I'm at the Funko site. So here we go. So we'll do Funko first. So here are our Funko exclusives. All right, so over here we have these 4 Funko Pops. Now, for the most part, they're the same as the OGs. The only difference is that they have this chrome bases. So nothing crazy exciting. The only one I'm gonna go for is Leia, just because I don't have the Episode 4 Leia. So I might go for that one. Maybe Luke, I don't know, but that's really the only one I care about, I think. Over here, you can get the whole set, and they all come as nice like platform or stand here. Again, it's a chrome base. So you're just getting all of them on one fancy base instead of just getting them separate. And it probably comes in a long box. Over here we have Lando in the Millennium Falcon. They've done that pop before with Han. And that's another thing too, is why is Han not in here? It's kind of weird to me. I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna do this group, how is Han not part of this? It's really strange. I don't know. We have the shirt here, exclusive to the celebration. We have some sodas. The glow in the dark. Here's the chase versions of Luke and Boba. I believe those are 25,000 limit. I think they'll be pretty easy to get in the aftermarket, to be honest with you. Here's Grogu, and this is a Diamond series. Now he's limited to 5,000. So if I had to guess right now, easily he'll be listed for between $75 and $100, if not more. The price will come down eventually over time, I believe. I don't know how many people out there love that Diamond series. I know in the Pokemon versions they look all right, but I don't know. It's kind of like the new Chrome to me. So if I win the lottery, I'll pick one up. If not, I'm not going to stress over it. We have more concept series. They don't look too much different to me. I don't know. They do have the chrome base. Maybe that's the big difference. But here's Vader, and you have R2 and C3PO. So if you like the concept series, well, you got 3 more Funko Pops to choose from. So that's the Funko. Now let's head over to Loungefly, and we have some bags. So we have R2D2 handbag there. This one's not bad. I like it. We have C3PO mini pack with the wallet. A couple Bad Batch. This one's not bad either. And then we have the big one that people are going to be after. So, my problem with these mini backpacks is that the things that stick out, I don't know. The quality just, I don't know. It's always flimsy, and like this piece is real flimsy. I saw a live picture of it, and I mean, it is what it is. But this is what people are going to want, as the Diamond R2D2. This whole set here, this is limited to 3,000. So you go ahead and expect that to be listed around $300. The retail price on this is probably going to be $105 if it's anything like the She-Ra one that was just released. And because it's a con, it's probably going to be triple the price instead of just double like She-Ra was. So I would imagine you see these online for $275 to $300, somewhere in that range. And it may even be more. So again, it's all right, but I mean, yeah. We have some pins. I have no idea if these are going to be sold as a set or individual. It looks like maybe individual because that looks like the back of one. Kind of digging that purple one, honestly. The purple one's kind of cool. I guess maybe because it's probably closest to the blue, regular R2, but I do like the purple. The black one's not bad either. But I may pick up one of those if I can get into Loungefly. This here is, blow that up a little bit. So there's your R2-D2 and C-3PO out of the escape pod on Tatooine. So that one's not bad either. That one's pretty cool. And then there's the R2 handbag again. All right, we're gonna head back, and we're gonna talk about this lightning or Lightspeed Pass or whatever they're calling it again, Lightspeed reservations. All right, so I read through this a few times. So it seems like this is, I'll give you the general idea of what this is going to be. Number one, you have to have your badge activated. Activation link is right there if you haven't done it. All you're doing is putting your email address in with the badge number and you are all set. Now, what they want you to do is they are going to have you download the app, and they do say on here that you can go on the website. And what you're basically going to do is at 9 a.m., you're going to log in, and you are going to click on the panel or the actual Star Wars Celebration store, and I believe it's going to let you skip the line. Now, back in Chicago in 2019, I waited like 2.5 hours to get into the Star Wars Celebration store. So for me, that's where my first click is going, because I don't want to waste 2.5 hours just to shop a couple, pick up a couple items. I mean, they do have some pretty nice stuff in there, stuff that you can't get online, but 2.5 hours was a long time to wait. So that's where I'm gonna go for first. Now the panels. Now let me make sure you understand this. That the panels are not the ones from the lottery. So if let's say you miss out on the lottery on one of your panels, those are not going to be the same panels. Those panels are held on the celebration stage. And if you look at it right here, it says, please note, Lightspeed lane reservations are not available for the celebration stage. So it's going to be for all the other panels. And I think they're doing this because they don't want people to wait in line. They're still under COVID protocol. Everyone's wearing a mask still. So I think that's their way of lessening the lines and the groups of people. So I believe that's why they're doing this. You need to have an actual eligible badge, so you need to have one of these badges to do this. So Jedi Master, one of the adult 4-day passes, or individual kids, or you can also be part of media. So basically, you can't be a guest, you can't be a vendor, you cannot be a volunteer. So there is a limit. So make sure you understand that before you waste time trying to, sign up and get something. I'd imagine that this is going to go pretty quick. So to me, it reminds me of the old way that Disneyland used to do their lightning lanes, where you hit the log in right away, you take what you want, and during the day, then you can go ahead and continue to do that. Where this is probably everything's gonna be gone in like probably minutes, if not even seconds. By the weekend, I would imagine everyone would understand how to use it, so it's going to be even harder on Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Thursday might be your best bet to try to get in that store. If you're there all 4 days, I would try to hit that store first on Thursday, but at least you have some chances if you're there all 4 days. Now, I will be there Saturday and Sunday, so I'm going for the Mando panel. I'm going to go for Funko, and I have some autographs. I have a photo. I just got a shirt that I'm going to be wearing when I see you in. It's going to be awesome. Excited for that. Anyways, I will be there. Come say hi if you see me. I'll have my Headless Net Start hat on. I'll have some gear and some merch and stuff that I'll be passing out. So just come up, say hi, and you'll get something. So, all right, guys. Any questions? Hit me down in the comments. And I'll be posting another video on Star Wars Celebration of what you need to make sure you're bringing. I will post that later this week. So don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss that. And I will see you guys in the next video. And like always, don't forget to keep those heads on.